Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to be watching episode 19 of Apocrypha now. This last episode was quite something, and it was really emotional. I mean, it hit me pretty hard, and specifically this moment when we see Jeanne and Jack the Ripper and Atalanta having this talk, and when they were sharing what they believed in. And yeah, it was a really difficult situation for all three of them, and even for Siege, because he really got to see by with these visions from Jack the Ripper, he got to see how harsh humanity can be, and it's not as the world isn't as beautiful as he saw. So it's going to be it's going to have an impact on him as well. But yeah, that whole moment when Jean was like she understood that these kids couldn't be saved. They were part of the legend of Jack the Ripper, and she couldn't do anything about it. She didn't have a way to solve what happened, and in the end, she that was the only way to stop this. She had to basically save them differently. She had to kill them. She had to defeat Jack the Ripper. But yeah, there was nothing she could do for these kids. They were already part of the legend of Jack the Ripper, so there was nothing that she could do. And that was basically what Atalanta didn't like, because we know that Atalanta cares a lot about all of these people, and she sees these kids as people who needs to be loved. And of course, she's it's right for her to think that, and I mean she's not wrong. But in that situation, it just wasn't possible, and it's a huge shame, and she really got affected by all of that as well, as we could see. So it was a really tough situation for all of them, and some of the words that Jean said really touched me, specifically when she mentions that it's really hard to hate people, but it's really difficult to love them, and it's something that Jean has to struggle with. And we can see that she got disappointed a lot of times, and she also got I don't know if betrayed is the right word, but yeah, she experiences this hatred of this humanity on herself. And in the end, she's just not giving up. She's not going to have this hatred for the people who did this to her as well. And she wants to be like the light of this world, to basically show the people that they should love each other and not fill their hearts with hatred. And yeah, it's a really nice thing of her, and really makes me love her even more as a character. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen from now on. I just know that this last episode was really phenomenal, and it really hit me hard. And now I'm wondering what's going to happen now. We saw that Shakespeare was selling some things at the end, basically implying that something big is about to happen. So I'm expecting the story to start developing even more, since they are now done with Jack the Ripper, and they should now have their eyes set on Shiro and on stopping him. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that happens, and what's going to be their we already see no part of their plan, but it's going to be nice to see how they do it. So yeah, anyway, really excited to be watching this, and hopefully it doesn't hit me too hard again. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I've been enjoying this anime a lot, and we are getting slowly close to the end. But yeah, right now it's been really enjoyable to watch this, uh, despite the fact that Fran died, which was really sad to me, because I really liked her. But yeah, other than that, the story is really enjoyable to watch, and these characters are all really nice, and I really love most of their designs as well. So yeah. Anyway, really curious to see what happens today. So I hope you guys are ready, and let's start the episode. There they are. Your plan. She's going to be the one doing the talking. Yeah, gonna be risky. He doesn't know? Um, this guy? Really? Oh my god, he's Astolfo. Just messing around. He doesn't know the name of his noble phantasm. Um, that doesn't help. We'll see how he's going to remember it though. At least I'm expecting him to remember the name at some point. Maybe in a really dangerous situation. Because yeah, it's probably going to be really risky for them. And these next episodes are probably going to be about this, the final fight. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see Mordred fighting again. But yeah, this last episode was so emotional. I mean, it's really hard like to explain everything I feel. But yeah, this situation with Jeanne and how she's facing these situations, and she never like loses hope that humanity can be better. It's really nice of her. But we'll see what happens. Hope that Jeanne and Siege have a happy ending at least. And all of the others, of course. At least the good ones for now. Really? Yeah, that's a starting point, I guess. A moonless night. Okay. Why though? Right on target. Probably not right on target though, it should be like a few days after what they planned. Oh. This is really hard for her as well. Making all of these decisions. Hmm. Yeah, the situation before. Yep. She's a human, she has these human feelings. It's really hard for her to deal with people dying. And that's alright, I mean. Even if she wants to be a mage. Um. Oh, that's when she finds out. Um. Of course, it had to stop. Yeah, she saw it. Oh my god. He's just like really happy about it. So I'm guessing that. Yeah, she didn't knew. Poor Jeanne. That was quite something. I mean, those clothes don't help at all. Oh, there's Mordred. I love her. Having the foodies. Hmm. She's so fun. What's happening? What are they going to do? You're not. Are they going to make a like a crest transfer? Yeah, magic crest transfer. From her to him? Should be, so she's going to give up being a mage. Damn. Damn, that was quite something. So she's basically giving up on this thing about being a mage. Is going to be the one. Oh, that's the dog from before. Feel really bad about her. It's like a burden out of her shoulders as well. I really like what he did here. You deserve a lot of praise as well for making this decision. Damn, that's a lot of food. Where is Sisigo though? Hmm. Yeah. You learned that side. Yep. Damn. This thing about this hatred. I mean, Mordred admired King Arthur a lot, so he wouldn't be like a bad king or like an evil one. It's this thing about learning this other side of humanity. Hmm. Oh no. You're really using that? Yep. Their hair almost looks like the same. She really likes him. Totally not a ruler. Yeah, their hair is almost exactly the same. That's really nice. Nah, can't be thinking that. Yeah, that was really nice. Let's see how he behaves now. What he's going to decide. Yep. I really love the relationship between these two. What's this? Oh, it was just the shadow of the ceiling, I guess. Those bars. Yeah. Yep. Still wants to do something. What's she going to do? It was really cool to see her fight as well. Damn. That was just perfect. Yeah, he's still struggling with a transfer, taking a huge toll on his body. Ooh, yeah, that reminded me of Fran as well. Really curious to see what happens. Oh, she cares a lot about him. That's the plane. Yep, King Archer. Yeah, let's see what happens. That woman, she means the assassin. Okay, she's going to paint it. Hmm. I wonder what she is going to write there. Oh, oh, she's different. they all deserve to be saved. That's not in, like, what this is about. Just hard to do it. What's happening here? It's about to start. Everyone is getting ready for the last battle. Oh, let's see what's in there. Saber. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. So yeah, everyone is getting ready for this last fight, and it's going to be pretty epic, most likely. So I'm kind of wondering, like, who's going to fight who. I don't know if we're going to get some rematches. But yeah, we'll probably figure that out in the next episode. It's probably, like, about to happen, so it's going to be some really interesting moments. But yeah, this episode was really interesting. It was more about this preparation and, like, like deciding on these important things as well, like Fiore, for example. She basically decided to give up on, like, being a mage, as she doesn't believe that she is, like, able to do it, mostly because she can't deal with this, like, pain of watching people die. So she just felt that it was better to give the crest to Caules, and is going to basically do what she wanted. Basically, is going to be in her place, basically, and they're brother and sister. So that's really a really hard decision for her. That's for sure. But I feel like that's the best way to do it. And props to Caules as well to just accept it and to tolerate this pain of having the crest passed onto him. So yeah, he's going to be... He's a mage right now, I believe. And he's still, like, feeling the side effects of having the crest passed into him. But yeah, hopefully you'll have some more ways to fight. And we can see that even if he's not even if he doesn't have a servant anymore, he still believes that he is a master and that he wants to see this to the end. So he's going to do everything he can to help out and do something about Shiro. So it's going to be interesting to see, like, how they're going to do it. We can see that they have the plane ready, and it was really nice to see this side of Mordred also, like, talking about, like, this being a king, and how she has, like, this desire of being a good king as well, and she even, like, talked with Sieg about it. And yeah, it was just really nice to see this interaction between them, and to see Siege also, like, trying to figure out what he should be doing, and struggling about the situation of, like, learning this other side of humanity, and how, like, it's something that exists. I mean, some people are good and some people are bad. It's as simple as that. I mean, there's just people who just want to see the world burning, and other people who shouldn't be blamed because of them. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does. It's pretty clear that Jeanne really wants to, like, protect him and doesn't want him to die. So we'll see what happens between them as well in the end. Like, I'm really curious to see if Siege is going to survive until the end, or if something will happen, considering he has, like, Siegfried inside of him, like his heart. So I don't know if something will happen by the end, but hopefully it will be a happy ending for these guys. So we'll just have to keep watching to learn that. Anyway, it was a really good episode, like I said, and now I'm really excited to be watching this final battle and what's going to, like, all of these matches, like, who's going to fight who, and mostly that. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. It's going to be epic, most likely, so see ya!